Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. I am Mitchell, your intuitive messenger, and this is your energy forecast for today, Wednesday, July 16th, 2014. And as always, thank you for taking time to watch this video, retweet, subscribe on the actual YouTube channel, and post and comment and do all that good stuff we do on social media. I thank you for that. And we will be doing development as I have been lately. So today is the number 16. And when I did this video on Sunday, I had an overwhelming feeling. I felt my heart sink. You know, when I thought about this day coming up, and I had a few people kind of ask me, you know, private message on Facebook and stuff, do you feel it's going to be, you know, bad? Do you feel like you see, and I try not to, quote, think about it too much and just you know, look into the energy, you know, just like opening the windows and looking at it, not thinking, oh my God, what's outside, what's outside, what's outside? You know, so I just feel the energy of the day. Right at this moment, I feel okay. But this morning, laying in bed, thinking about the day and wondering what's going on, I could feel just, you know, when I scan the globe, I mean, there's so much going on that we don't even know about. You know, there's so much good going on that we don't even know about. And there's so much that we would call bad going on that we don't even know about. But the point of all that is today is 16. Boom. It's a Tower card energy today. Tower card is about kind of just wiping things clean, tilling the garden, ending relationships, ending jobs, you know, and it's often, you know, kind of a forced ending. You know, most cards are a tower being struck by lightning. And that's a pretty powerful image. The cool thing is it's also number 7 when you boil it down. 1 plus 6 from 16 is 7. Chariot energy. The entire year is chariot energy because 2014 equals 7. This month is July. That's 7 energy. So that's a pretty big, you know, kind of echo there as well. It's tagging along to the month and the year energy. Add up all the numbers for the day, it's 21, which is the world card, which is the end, which that's probably why I felt it was more of a global thing, like, you know, still like a global tower energy, a global, you know, reckoning. You know, I don't like to put a lot of the words out there. I could say war, death, terrorism. I could say all those words, but I don't even like to put them out there because I don't want to start labeling them and creating them, co-creating them. So I say what the energy of the cards feel and what I'm seeing. 21 also boils down to number 3, which is our Empress, which is about births and beginnings and starts. You know, so there's definitely some shifting and changing going on, some endings, and it does feel like global because the world card is, you know, can represent the entire world. Typically it does it in my readings, but I felt it, so that's why I said it. Also, the card that I pulled for today on Sunday was the Tower card, so that was why it really, really also felt very heavy. So double Tower card, all that other energy going along with it. So all that being said, I'm going to dive into the Lenormand, then Tarot, and then the Oracle card. So if you are doing a little development, stop the video right now, make some notes, or maybe, you know what, you can always just do boom, boom, boom the cards beforehand when it's a normal day and just say Lenormand, Tarot, and just do it before the video even starts so you don't have to stop it. So Lenormand for today is going to be 22. That's a master number. It's also 4, which is a very solid number. And this card is the choices. It's pathways. These are 2 stairs leading to 2 separate doors, or it's 1 stairs that splits. So for me, this card almost epitomizes the daily choice of taking the high vibration or the low vibration. I personally don't look at the world as bad and good, you know, dark and light, evil and you know, valiant. I look at the world as high vibration, low vibration, because I feel and believe we are here to experience as much as we can and take that back to source. In my belief system, I, you know, believe some of the string theory and all that stuff where right now there are infinite possibilities of this being existing, and I am just placing focus on the one that's in a house with a partner named Fabian who does daily videos. That's what I'm focusing on. And tomorrow I'll be focusing some of the same, but maybe a little different. Who knows after this energy day. I could be focusing on the one where I run my car off a bridge today. Probably not. I don't want to focus on that one. But if it's the time for me to say goodbye to y'all, I will. But then there's some other parallel universe. There's another part of me that's still living on. Because there are parts of me, I believe, or choices of me that have ended many, 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 many moments, lifetimes, or whatever, because it's all parallel at the same time. Getting deep, gonna pull out of that real quick. So choices, pathways, here we are, 22 energy. So yeah, a lot going on there. So we have lots of choices, high vibration, low vibration today. Now, if you're doing development, stop the video because the tarot card for today is the Eight of Cups. So this card is another example for me of the Hermit energy. This one is much more emotional than the Hermit. The Hermit feels more aged and more stable, more masculine. This one feels more feminine, more emotional. It's just like this guy's he's got to wade through the thick water to get to his Hermit place. Plus, this is water, and the Hermit is earth, so very different. And this is also Pisces, so I echo with that as well. That's the Pisces up there in the moon. So it's definitely being drawn in by that. So definitely today you got choices, of how you can step into that quiet introspective time, of if you're going to step into that quiet introspective time at all during this Tower energy, during this creative Empress energy, during this bringing things to an end energy, during this, which is world, and during this, 7 is Chariot, fast, quick energy. The oracle for today is going to be, stop if you're doing development, is going to be this beautiful card. I believe we've seen her before. This is kind of that Lady Luck. It is number 21. We're echoing the World card. We are getting lots of echoing here. So this is that Lady Luck, good fortune, the 777, 13, superstitious. There's a black cat. So let's see what Chiro has to say about this card. Lady Luck, fate, taking risks, evaluating the odds, and superstition. So from Clint Eastwood in Dirty Harry, I love this one. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Question mark. So I really, really like that. That's a fun one. So this card's all about evaluating the odds and taking risks. Life is a constant roll of the dice, so you must consider all the pros and cons. While some choices, going back to the choices card, while some choices can be avoided, others we are forced to make. Each comes with its own promise of reward or consequence. Our perception of our chances are often influenced by our individual abilities, beliefs, or superstitions. And I was just talking about my beliefs and how that works into my path here. But ultimately, only the lady knows what cards she holds. So, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, very interesting. Interesting day, definitely. So the lesson for today is something that I did in a private message for somebody, and I will say, I don't want to say this is a little more advanced, but I would say most people who have been doing this a while will probably be able to do this a little bit easier or understand it. For those of you trying it out, just keep it in your toolbox. So someone said to me yesterday in a private message on Facebook, and I'm not going to share any names so nobody will know who it is. They said, I have an opportunity to do something. What do you see? It was that simple. And I had to wait till I was in a quiet place where I could actually focus. And immediately, like a film, I was going to get saran wrap and hold it up. Like a film in front of me, all I could see and sense the film was anxiety, fear, and not feeling worthy of the opportunity. And I almost typed that in. I thought, well, that's what I see. So I paused for a moment. I said, Spirit, let's remove that film, and then let me see the film of anxiety, frustration. In other words, I was trying to remove her thought process. And if she could walk into it and said, let's remove the fear and the anger and let this person walk into it, this opportunity in a peaceful way, what would happen? And it was like, in my mind, I could see smiles jumping up and down, giddy, rock star, just, abundance, money, finances, just a big shift. So my message back to her was, if you can remove the fear, the anger, the feeling of unworthiness and things like that, I see this being a golden and beautiful opportunity. So as an intuitive, what I did was basically, and I didn't use cards at this point, but if you're using cards or you're using any kind of divination tool and you lay them down and it looks kind of bleak or grim, then what you can do is you can take those cards or the tools or whatever, put them off to the side, and with your intention say, if I remove the fear, the worry, the negativity, the low vibration of this event, and I shift it, what could the possible outcome be? Boom, and see what happens. If it gets worse, then hold on to that one. If it gets better, then realize that's what's holding you back. So sometimes, because we all talk about co-creating and moving forward, so what this really boils down to is, again, phrasing questions properly and realizing we you know, what comes up in the card, what comes up in our mind is not the ultimate end being. I learned this from a pendulum book one time. You know, a guy was doing pendulum about somebody driving to work and got just, the energy was negative, very heavy, very dense, if you will. And he said, let me set the intention to raise it to the highest possible outcome. What can that look like? And immediately the pendulum showed a higher, better outcome. So we can shift the energy. Science even proves, they do like electrodes on yogurt, something weird. But, you know, in other words, until we focus on the object, it stays static. The moment we as humans put our attention on something, it changes. It changes, we change. And that's why I can set the intention for you watching this video. You will be changed. Not because of Mitch, not because of my coffee sipping crazy antics, but because I'm setting the intention that by you watching this video, you will resonate, operate, vibrate at the highest possible frequency of divine love, and that you will receive healing and guidance and confirmation and grounding and balance and peace, not because of Mitchell Osborne, but because I am allowing Spirit to work through me, and we are co-creating and setting this intention together. And this is one of the reasons why Spirit just said this. This is one of the reasons why, as this video builds, as you know, I'm getting a good 200 views every day. I almost have 800 subscribers, and I know it goes out on YouTube to even more people, but there are about 200 viewers. As this grows, the intensity of it will grow. The power of it collectively will grow. And, you know, I don't buy views. I don't try to, you know, promote this, because I want the people watching this to be pure, to want to be here, to want to be a subscriber. And that's the difference in, you know, because I know in 10 years this video is going to be powerful, because of the collective and because of the energy and the awareness and that, what we've done. Not because of Mitch Osborne. I'm just one of you stepping up to the platform. You're doing your job by watching it and sharing it. I'm doing my job by creating it. And then we co-create the outcome together. So very, very powerful outcome. Lots of talk there. So thank you for watching. Oh, check out my website, intuitivemessenger.org. I put up a brand new comprehensive animal spread, which, yeah, quite a few people have purchased it. So if you do purchase it, it may take me about 7 to 10 days to get it back to you. But very neat, very wonderful. It's a long video because it's 21 cards. But check that out. And this Sunday, I will be on the radio. We had a little miscommunication of time, but it is all good. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard on the radio. You just have to find it on Facebook. And then Sunday night, our Cosmic Caffeine. I got a busy day because all morning I'll be at work. We've got a special thing at my corporate day job. So talk to you guys tomorrow. Have an amazing day. Namaste.